Virgo, welcome to your Astroflower reading, going from the 25th of September through to the 1st of October. Yes, hope you're doing really well. Hope you have a lovely reading and etc. I will be doing the eclipse readings this week. I haven't done them as yet, simply because there was something coming through on the sun and I wanted that to come through. I've done an energy update on Cymatic TV, my sister channel. You'll find it linked in the description below. And how it affects the energy, and I thought that'd be interesting because it's a very much of the start. It comes right in on the eclipse, on the equinox, which is on Saturday as well. So that'll be coming out for you on Tuesday. So yes, keep an eye out for that. Hope you have a lovely reading for this week here. Let's see what goes on. The Hermit. Overall energy here. I think this is like asking you to sort of like keep a focus on your dreams, keep a focus on your ambitions in life. Keep a focus on your goals, on what you really want to live, and using that wisdom of the pathway of what you've lived already to give you or bring you what you so desire, and just keeping it in view, just constantly whatever you're doing, just making sure you've got a good view of what's in front of you in regards of almost long-term plans more than anything else, and allowing that understanding and that knowledge to sort of radiate within your life. And that's what the overall energy is trying to explain to you. The karmic mission here for you is the starting of something new, something physical. A physical, and this could be the next step, like if you, let's say you're in a relationship, it could be a case of moving in with that person. It doesn't necessarily mean meeting someone new, because this is very much more sort of on the materialistic sort of sense here. And it could be, starting something, new connection. It could be even starting a new pastime as well. Starting, going to a bridge class, or starting going to an acting club, a theatre club, and start doing that sort of thing. Just start exploring a thing, and I think that's going to open up new possibilities for you. The universe here is trying to make you bring those resources. This new thing has got to be beneficial to you more than anything else. And when it's good for you, beneficial, it's not really the right word, but it works for you more than anything else. Because once it works for you, then it can work for other people around you. And I think this is what the universe is trying to encourage within you at this present time. And to sort of so when you're well, everybody else can be well. That's how it works, and I think the universe is trying to do that within your relationships. The Page of Pentacles, nothing but Pentacles here. It's very, very physical for you, plays really into your favour, I think, more than anything else. The Page of Pentacles, this is connecting the past to the future. I think you've been working on this plan for a long time, and you've been discovering how to open up these opportunities. That's what the Page of Pentacles is all about. It's also learning about a medium-term sort of cycle, a 9-month sort of cycle sort of thing. And you've understood how this can be put into place, or you've been gradually putting this into place at the moment. And your karmic message is almost now to sort of say, go on that path, start it. King of Pentacles. Whoo! Virgo, it's very, very physical within your relationship side here. It's all about actions speak louder than words, I guess, on this scenario. And this is your future self. This is how you're guiding yourself forward. You're guiding yourself towards security and abundance and assurance within the family structure or group structure within your relationships here. And this could be moving in with someone, as I said, that then brings you into a whole new group of friends. It also introduces your partner to your friends, that sort of thing. It just takes it to another level and makes you feel very secure about where you're going in the future. Absolutely amazing, really, because they're all pentacles. There's nothing but pentacles on your relationship side, which, I think has to do, I think if you do, this is another thing as well. I think, for some of you, you're looking to start activities which helps you to meet people and etc. I think you should just go ahead and do these. And once you start doing that, that's when you're going to feel that you're physically engaged with the world around you in a very positive way, in a very, very positive way. So it plays out on really and makes you physically feel a lot better about your life, basically. Oh, this is the love part of it comes out. The Four of Wands. This is moving from one paradigm to another. So moving in with someone, could be marriage as well. The unification between you and another person, I think, is really important. And it's this is acts of love rather than words of love. And action speaks louder than words in this scenario, and it's really, really important here for you, I think. This action within your life. Autumn is coming. I'm getting leaves all over my flower, all over my Astroflower. So yes, this is for you. It's a celebration as well. This is where it's going to be leading you to. This is where you could go to that theatre club, and there you could meet that person special, which ends up in marriage, or ends up being in a relationship with someone, whichever, sort of like floats your boat, as it were. Let's see what's going on in your financial situation, on your job, your business, and your projects. Change of fortune. Totally, Virgo. You've come out of your season, your birthday season. We're now fully into Libra season, and this is where it's like going past Christmas and you're into that winter period, and you're getting ready to plant those seeds for the future. And this is where you can see the tide of change. The days are gradually getting longer. That's what's going to start happening from here. The days are going to gradually start getting longer and warmer. So you're building and you're creating, and your karmic messages here is in order to start generating that success in your life. And you're very, very good at that, Virgo. Very, very good at that. What's the universe offering you here? Five of Pentacles. I'm not necessarily think that it's like money loss. I don't think the universe is offering you money loss. What I think they're doing here is they're offering you a blessing in disguise by pointing out the things, your shortcomings. I think that's where the universe is helping you. So sometimes when you're doing something, you can, let's say like you've got a little business, you've got a cafe or a little restaurant or something like that, and you didn't foresee one aspect of the kitchen that now you're doing the meals and etc. You need, and that's your shortcomings of maybe moving on too quickly, going too quickly, and not seeing the smaller detail. So I think it's a bit of a blessing in disguise that the universe might be sort of like jolting you occasionally as you're sort of trying to generate this sort of new wheel of fortune for you. I don't think it's a very bad thing at all. I think it's a really good thing. It just helps you to sort of get the best, or get as close as you can get to perfection, because perfection doesn't really exist in the world. But in order to get that wheel of fortune working in your favour, that's what you've got to like take into account. Five of Wands here. This is from the past. I think you've had to battle with yourself more than anything else. I think there's been an internal battle in regards to what you're doing as a job and a business. It's almost as like you've got to constantly kind of go, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And this is you saying it to yourself more than anything else. And you're coming out of that phase. You've learned now. You've learned not to beat yourself up. You've learned all the pitfalls of what you're trying to do in your career or your business or whatever, your projects or whatever is around you. You've learned that sort of thing, and you're stepping out of that. The funny thing is we've actually got two fives here, and this is five is a transition. It's not a long-standing thing. It's something that comes and you're going through, and I think you've been through this. Funnily enough, I think the universe has showed you your shortcomings a little bit, and that's not what you should be focusing on. You should recognize it and adjust it within your life, and that may have caused that internal conflict that is within you. I think you've learned a lot about this, and it's a pivotal point. Let's just see how the future self is talking to you and see what that's coming up with. Three of Cups. This is a beautiful card for Virgo, because you're incredibly social. You love people. You love being with people. You love, celebrating. You love all of those sort of aspects of life. And I think that's what you're building to, and I think that's what that Wheel of Fortune's all about, because you're coming out of that and you've had enough of that. You've had enough of this planning and beating yourself up about things. Now you've got it in your bee in your bonnet, and you sort of said, no, I'm going to be happy, for crying out loud. That's just the way it's going to be. You know, I can be happy now. The rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. And that's what that's all about. And part of those obstacles were yourself more than anything else. And this is where you're going to be heading off into the future. Let's just see what the overall outcome is for you in regards to that. 7 of Cups. As you engage in the world around you and you allow that sort of like that beautiful social aspect of your life excel within your life, and I think that's what that's all about. You know, that's what the Hermit's all about. The Hermit has seen the shadow side of oneself, and it's also seen the sunny side. And it seems like now you're starting to head towards that sunny side because of that, and it's going to become so blatantly obvious for you as you go forward. As you go forward into this new paradigm in your new relationships, it's also going to be very obvious for you within your financial world, or your business or your job and stuff like that. We're going to clarify with the Light Seers card. Thank you very much for being with us. I hope you get the best out of these readings. I hope it helped you out loads. And showing your support for this channel is absolutely brilliant. Commenting, tell me how it's getting on. Liking, obviously subscribing, but sharing as well across all media platforms really helps out as well with the algorithm and stuff like that. So let's just see what's your overall energy here. You've got 3 of Cups again. I think this is where you're going from like a hermit moment. You're now going into celebration mode, and you're going into vibrant mode. You're going into Virgo mode. You're going into that sort of energy that's sort of like really positive, you know. And sometimes you can be a little bit too positive, you know. Sometimes when we're too positive, we create a lot of illusions for ourselves. But I'm not sure that's the case here, because you've got the Hermit card as well. That's with that card in the overall energies, and it's breeding that sort of vibrant energy within you. On your karmic mission, on your relationship side, this is also a very sociable aspect. It's socializing through the physical aspects of life and getting really and following where your passions go, basically, more than anything else. It's like, I don't know if you've ever been to festivals or sort of you know, like, you know, raves in the countryside and stuff like that, and you're gradually working your way to it. You don't know where it is, but you can hear it in the distance. You can hear that music, and you're kind of working towards it and kind of going, it's around here. Or it's walking towards the ocean, and you know that the ocean's around there somewhere because you can hear it, and you're walking towards it, and it's just following that passion of kind of going, can't wait to get in those waves, or can't wait to get on that dance floor. Whatever it is, it's just following your passions towards a physical goal, basically. Let's just see what goes on with the Six of Pentacles. You get the Empress. I think once you start realizing that, you know, if it works for you and you feel good about it, everything then suddenly becomes possible. This is the beauty of the Empress card. She has got the view of the moon, so it gives you those hidden things as well of her emotions. She's got the sun behind her, and she's giving birth to the earth. So she's creating a whole new thing out of seeing things that are not really seen on the surface, but it's being driven by her happiness, of her own individual happiness. And this is the same thing for you, Virgo. This is where you should be coming from, basically. With the Page of Pentacles, you get the King of Swords. Yes, I think you've started this pathway, and I think you notice the more you invest in this physical pathway, in this connection here, this Ace of Pentacles, and that Knight of Wands, you now get the King of Wands. So by physically following, you know, the physical aspects of your relationships that are around you, it is empowering you and making you feel like, yes, I'm on the right path. Let's just see what's going on with the King of Pentacles. This is your future self. How's that influencing your life at the moment? playing smart, diffusing any confrontations because you're physically engaged in life, diffusing any problems and situations that may cause you angst in the future, basically. And I think this is what your strength is about as well, is foreseeing things and actually being very vibrant and being very abundant within you, within the spirit, within your emotions. It's part of playing smart. It's part of, if you can feel someone around you that's just getting a little bit, you'll have that capacity to sort of kind of go, well, why don't we go and do this? Let's go for a walk around this area there. And that'll diffuse that sort of like anger within that person, and therefore you avoid an argument with that person in the very near future. I think that's the sort of way it's going about it. And I think also at the same time, if you want a certain aspect or relationship within your life, if you want to be married or within that relationship or move in with that person, you've got to play smart and play to your strengths as well. That's also that aspect there. This is beautiful. The star card with the Four of Wands. This is the star card. This is the star that the Hermit has got in his lantern there, and this is what you're following. And it's very clear on your relationship side that you are moving on to something that is physically engaging with the world around you. And as I say, it could be activities, but I think it's more to do with a person. You're physically engaging with this person, and because you're playing smart, you're going to get your dreams and your aspirations and your ambitions in life according to your relationships. On your financial side, the Wheel of Fortune is that's your karmic path to encourage that growth and that Wheel of Fortune to work in your favour. How do you do this? By working good quality work from your side, but it's also recognising the good quality work with others. So let's just say like you're running a restaurant and you're really good at, say, like doing desserts. That's absolutely brilliant, but you can't just run a restaurant on desserts. You need other people who are really good at doing whatever dishes, the main dishes, or other people doing starters and stuff like that. And this is where you can combine your success with the success of others that are around you, which increases your success, which really takes it to another level more than anything else. And you may not have seen this in the past, and that's one of those sort of things that comes out of the Five of Pentacles. And with the Five of Pentacles, what do we get? We get the Five of Swords. Yeah, I think you've caused headaches for yourself more than anything else. I think you've done it for yourself, and you're confrontational with yourself, which then ultimately makes you confrontational with the world around you. And I think this is coming to an end, and I think the universe is pointing this out to you. And this is what the change of fortune is all about. As the sun does start shining into your life, you're going to be able to sort of combine with other people and stop beating yourself up and saying, I'm not good enough. That sort of thing, not focusing on your weaknesses, focusing on your strengths. With the five of Wands, you get the Page of Wands. As I said earlier on, this person here, that is you. You're extracting yourself from this situation here, from this conflict. This Four of Wands, which is what you've got up the top there, and the Four of Wands, an old paradigm, and you're starting to. It's freeing you up to explore your passions, basically. It is bringing you freedom more than anything else. That's what it's doing. This Wheel of Fortune is bringing you freedom to explore your passions in your life. What's going on with the Three of Cups? You get the Seven of Cups. Once you start engaging in the world around you on a very joyous, light and fresh sort of attitude, all of a sudden it becomes evident, because that's what that one cup is doing. There's only one cup that's providing the water here. And 7 is a revelation. It's a realization number for you. So you're realizing that, when I'm like this, I bring a lot of luck and fortune into me. So you've got the Three of Pentacles on your karmic path, which is also, that is what your karmic message is all about as well. It's being sort of vibrant and happy and engaging with your career path and your job and your business. And it's going to become so blatantly obvious to you, or it should already be obvious to you. And that's what's within your mind's eye. You're sort of saying, it's obvious I should be doing that, so I'm going to engage in life and feel really, and I think it's going to be a really good celebration. The funny thing is, I've just realised here, we've also got the Seven of Cups, which is in your outcome here. So yeah, pretty much explained it earlier on. What's that Seven of Cups bring? Hierophant. I love the Hierophant card. I think it's the best card out of the pack. Basically, the Hierophant knows the steps that you need to take in order to get to your star. That's exactly what that's all about. That's what that's all about. Yeah, and here you're putting it into action. It becomes evident. That's what your evident path is all about. The overall outcome is your evident path is to go towards your ultimate ambitions, your dreams, your success within your life. And there's a lot of success coming in through the cards at the moment for people. But it's building and it's engaging, that we've got to engage it ourselves in order for it to happen, really, more than anything else. So there you go, Virgo. Thank you very much. I hope you get the best out of these readings. I really do. Appreciate you being here. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.